At the end of the 31st Olympiad, hosted by Brazil, Nigeria was placed in the 14th position among other participating African countries and 74th among the other 207 countries altogether from different parts of the world that took part in the competition. It is a very sad commentary on the state of sports development in Nigeria that out of the 9 different sports the country entered for and actually took part in, we had only a bronze medal in football to show for our participation this time around. At the 2012 Olympic Games in London, United Kingdom, Nigeria did not win a single medal. Indeed, since Nigeria's first outing at the Olympics in Helsinki, Finland in 1953, it has been a dismal performance all the way. To achieve success in any venture in life depends on proper long-term planning, in this case by the sports administrators, and painstaking but very quick execution of all the policies by the authorities, like release of funds well in advance for proper preparation. It is very important to identify the sports in which Nigeria has comparative advantage, select few, go for the most promising talents, nurture and groom them over the years to become world beaters. It's time to go back to the drawing board again. Our sports administrators should spread the dragnets of the search for talents to as far afield as the primary, secondary, and university levels, and even to the remotest parts of the country. What governments at the various levels have neglected over the years, a Nigerian has taken as a challenge over the years. In the last 17 years unbroken, one Nigerian, Olumide Oyedeji, who is easily the most decorated Nigerian basketball player, perhaps after Akeem the Dream Olajuwon, has dedicated his entire energy, resources, and professional expertise to catching young talents in various sports, particularly basketball. Olumide Oyedeji is also the first African player ever to be drafted outside America to the NBA. Olumide Oyedeji is a Nigerian-British professional basketball player who has played in the NBA for 3 seasons, playing a total of 93 games. Olumide Oyedeji is a widely traveled sportsman who has featured in basketball leagues in different parts of the world. These include the Spanish League, the Chinese Basketball League, the Korea Basketball League, and others. Olumide Oyedeji is currently signed on with the London Lions, a professional basketball team based in London, competing in the British Basketball League. And this is a top-level men's basketball league in the United Kingdom. Olumide Oyedeji has been a member of the Nigerian senior men's national basketball team since 1997. He has contributed significantly to the national team's participation at FIBA, African Nations Cup in 1997, 1999, 2001, 2003, 2005, 2007, 2011, 2013, and 2015. Olumide Oyedeji led Nigeria to our first ever Afro Basketball Trophy in Tunisia 2015. He won silver medals in 1997, 1999, 2003, and in the FIBA African Nations Cup, and bronze medal in 2005. Olumide Oyedeji, who is a long-standing serving captain of Nigeria's men's basketball team, the Tigers, emerged the most valuable player, MVP, of the Invitational Basketball Tournament hosted by South Africa. Nigeria's basketball team, the Tigers, were overall winners of the 2015 Four-Nation Invitational Basketball Tournament hosted by South Africa. The Tigers captain, Olumide Oyedeji, was appointed to the FIBA Players Commission by the International Basketball Federation FIBA Central Board for the 2014 to 2019 term. This great honor done to Olumide Oyedeji is as a result of his nomination by the Nigerian Basketball Federation in appreciation of his achievements on the basketball courts across the world, and for what is considered his tireless efforts to develop the game of basketball, not only in his own country Nigeria, but beyond the shores of Africa and the globe entirely. Beyond his professional exploits in the game of basketball, which is acknowledged globally, Olumide Oyedeji is a philanthropist who is genuinely committed to empowering the youth using the game of basketball as a medium of change. Olumide Oyedeji is the founder of Olumide Oyedeji Youth Foundation, OOYF. This was established in 2000 as a non-profit charity organization operating in the United States, United Kingdom, and Nigeria. The focus of the organization is to help underprivileged, troubled, and at-risk teens to help make better choice and create better future for themselves. OOYF has produced over 3,000 scholarships to youths since inception in 2000, and now 40,000 youths from different parts of the world have participated in the programs put in place by the organization so far. The Olumide Oyedeji Youth Foundation, OOYF, has been to more than 30 cities in Nigeria and over the world. These include South Africa, Nigeria, China, Spain, Mali, Germany, South Korea, Puerto Rico, and the United Kingdom. In this basketball youth clinics, the youths are addressed on the need to shun the gun and knife and keep our streets clean of unnecessary killings, like the one that resulted in the dastardly murder of the Nigerian Damilola Taylor in Peckham, southeast London, some time ago. The 2016 Youth Basketball Competition, which attracted youths from the age of 5 to 18, which took place at the Sports Hall of the National Stadium, Surulere, Lagos, was attended by over 500 youths and their parents. The basketball youth camp have been organized by Olumide Oyedeji in places like the United States of America, United Kingdom, Nigeria, Germany, China, South Korea, Ghana, Benin Republic, and Togo. These camps and various other projects have recorded a huge success because they are well planned and executed with the support of professionals in the various arms of the game, like referees, instructors, and so on. Worthy of commendation and emulation by others in Olumide Oyedeji's shoes is the huge support he has been giving to these youths in terms of sponsorship of their academic advancement. To date, many Nigerian youths are enjoying scholarship in various institutions of learning in different parts of the world, particularly in the United States, on the ticket of Olumide Oyedeji. This is because Olumide Oyedeji believes that it's only readers that can be leaders in this day and age. The main features of the Olumide Oyedeji Basketball Youth Camp, which went on for a whole week between Monday 22nd to Sunday 28th of August 2016, at the Sports Hall of the National Stadium in Lagos, were physical training and expose on the various techniques of the game of basketball.
Get there. Now we move on, the passing, dribbling, everything, every single thing that you have done for the whole week. Anytime you practice it, you need to have a perfect practice. We can't put everything on your head for the whole week. So remember the little basic we go. We go on the T-step, right? Jump stop, anything to get to the ball, you do what? The defender put the hands down, where's the ball going? Where's the ball going? Above the hands, thank you. The defender raises the hands up, where's the ball going? Below the net, thank you. So when you move, where you move into? When you sweep the ball, where you going? You're going forward, you're not going forward. Right? So you get the ball quickly. Let me show you. Ball, quick. My time is going. I don't want to see you go this way. Where you going? You're going away from the basket. You have the ball. I need you to go where? To the basket. So where's your man? Behind you. Okay? Then you jump to, you come down. I go on rebounding. You go, you rebound, you look for the man. What is the rule? Thank you. Split to two, be on your knee, and where? Find out and box out the man. Look for the man. Okay? Now, quickly we're going to go on defense. I don't have time, but you can spare me 1 more minute. I'm not going to take more than that. On defense right here now, put it down. Try to post me up. Okay? What I want to do on the defender is I need to go the same time, the same thing as you can see. Anytime I try to post up, I have to look for my body to be in the middle. So I have to look, I must split into two to the 9. Split into two to the 9 on this side. You look, I put my hands, every time what I said is hands. What's the hands like? Thank you.
The most exciting day of the one-week youth basketball camp were the series of matchups among different age categories of basketball players involving enthusiastic boys and girls. Even parents were given the opportunity to try their hands at the game of basketball. Spectators made up of parents of the youths who participated in the one-week camp and other sports enthusiasts had a very enjoyable time watching the final game. The final game was between the All-Stars team and another group which had Olumide Oyedeji, musician Sound Sultan, who is a great basketball player, and other established players.
The children are showing the coaches that they have learned seriously yet since their promise. Coaches, wake up, and I want you children to show that. Who's up?
At the end of the match, there were a presentation of trophies, plaques, cash, and educational sponsorship grants to some of the youths. One of them was lucky to win a scholarship to pursue his educational dreams in a university in Orlando, United States of America, courtesy Olumide Oyedeji Youth Foundation.
Basketball viewing on AIT every Sunday morning, am I right, or afternoon? Saturday actually, and I became a lover of basketball before I now began to see the exploits of Olumide Oyedeji. But I must thank you all very much for having actually responded to the invitation. 350 are here, and I hear that you've been doing this for the past 17 years. May God bless all of you. Put your hands together for yourselves. God bless you. Thank you.
Going on The one thing about it is just like giving back to the community, giving back to the society, and just putting a smile on these young boys and girls' faces and give them a hope future and develop them mentally, socially, emotionally, intellectually, in all aspects of life, and make them believe in themselves and taught them about self-respect and dedication. I believe it's been really a good thing, a wonderful one right here in Nigeria. But we have a lack of facilities, we have lack of equipment, and we're kind of moving in a situation where we don't have enough of this. But the kids really, I mean, they responded well, they reacted well, they've been really well behaved so far. And I hope we can have more of this one, and we can have people that can support, can have companies, individuals that can do more of this so we can invest in our youth and for the development and get them off the streets and put smiles on their faces, because the young ones, the youth of today, those are the leaders of tomorrow. The outstanding participant of this camp is going to get a scholarship to the United States. To get a scholarship to study in the U.S. and to move something to something by themselves that will be sponsored by my foundation. I think it's something that exceptionally this year, at least so far for the last 17 years, I've had over 40,000 youth that pass through this foundation. Over 400 go to United States colleges, high school, junior colleges, or about over 100 that play for the junior, senior, the national team, both boys and girls, and men's Olympic team. And about 4 already got drafted and play in the NBA or signing with the NBA team. And I've had pilot, lawyers, doctors for the last 17 years. One of them was Kafi, superstar, the dancer queen, who got a scholarship from this foundation 12 years ago. So the response has been really good, and I've been really happy and very excited with the way the kids they responded to this, and everything about this has been really positive and encouraging.
Olumide is a friend of mine. He's a very good friend of mine, and he's one of the people that have tried to put Nigerian basketball on the map. He's our captain for the first ever, championship won by the Tigers, and it's a great thing to have him do this every year and never get tired of doing it. Like he started for so many years, I remember, and he's still here doing it. It's very impactful on the future of basketball in Nigeria. And I can only do but support him.
BISCON Communications heartily salutes and congratulates Olumide Oyedeji for his yeoman's and selfless efforts at touching the lives of the youths and making a huge difference in his space and sphere. Olumide Oyedeji should make all indigents of Igbajo town in the Boluwaduro local government of Osun State, of which I'm a proud one, very, very proud. Ìhà ọmọ Igbajo ọmọríàrí òkè àgbélárugẹ ẹ̀wẹ́rẹ́ lílé òkèlérè késìlẹ̀ gbogbo rẹ̀.